My name is Rhapsody and welcome to episode 101 of Hearthstone Arena. If you've watched episode 100, this is recorded about 3 hours afterwards because that's how long it took for me to desalinate. Desalinate, remove myself from salt. Wow! What the fuck happened? If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm not going to explain it. All I'm going to do is go into Arena. And hopefully that's good enough. So I did end up spending like 300 gold on packs just to try and lift my mood. It didn't help. I mean, I got 4 rares, which is basically horrible. These, I'm going to take the Sludge Belcher because it's the best value out of all of them. Next one's going to be the Cruel Taskmaster because it has the capability to remove something while it comes into the battlefield and also is a really good card. Chillwind Yeti, amazing 4-drop. All of these are bad, so I'm going to take the Pint-Sized Summoner because it could be okay. Bolt of Ogre is the most solid of those. Arcanite Reaper or Fairy Dragon. I'm going to take the Reaper. I'm going to take the Reaper. Excellent, a good Mad Scientist for this deck. I'm going to take the Shield Block, because the Mad Scientist is horrible. Frothing Berserker is an amazing card. I am not going with the Hungry Crab. I've done it before, and it was a bad idea. Blood Knight, at worst, is a 3/3 for 3. Arathi Weaponsmith is an amazing drop. Arathi Weaponsmith is an amazing drop. Arathi Weaponsmith, by the way, just in case I'm not getting my point across. I may have too much of a saturation of weapons at the moment, because I have a total of 6 weapons. So I'm going to take a Zombie Chow for the early stuff. Holy shit. You can't have too many Fiery War Axes, at least. Zombie Chow or Cleave? Cleave is more versatile. Zombie Chow will help my opening, so I'm going to go with Zombie Chow, actually. Haunted Creeper is an amazing opening. I've got some really good cards going on right now. Commanding Shout versus Mortal Strike. I'll take Mortal Strike. That's unfortunately one of the worst ones that I've gotten so far. I've got some really good cards in the deck. It's just I have to worry about the fact that I've got 4 2-strike weapons from the Arathi Weaponsmith, 2 2-strike weapons in my Arcanite Reapers, and also a 2-strike weapon in my Fiery War Axe. So if I can avoid it, I would like to take no more weapons, please. Imp Master, because I'm already saturated on 4s. Dark Iron Dwarf is amazing, and it'll help my guys trade a little better. Whirlwind actually isn't activating anything important in our deck so far, so I think I'm going to take the Stormpike Commando, because it has an Enter the Battlefield effect. Silverhand Knight. Oh no, Fiery War Axe. Oh no. All of these are bad, so I'll take the Armor Smith, which is the least bad of the bad. Spectral Knight. No, I'll take a Haunted Creeper out of those. Another Shield Block. That should have been Execute. That should have been Execute. I should have taken an Execute. And I'm going to take the Ravenholt Assassin, just because I don't have any big dudes and I want to be able to do damage to the face. I think my weapons will be able to clear their taunts and then just run through with the big dudes. I'm going to have to be very judicious in terms of striking to the face. I'm going to have to value striking to the face, basically Dennis weaponing, very, very highly, because the likelihood is that I'm going to draw another weapon, and I'm not going to be able to do anything with it, because you can't hold 2 weapons at once. This game does not let you dual wield. 0 out of 10 IGN Game of the Millennium. Sorry, the Willennium. My bad. Holy shit, that's a good opening hand. So this is really strong. As long as I don't lose before I can make utilization of it. So I think I want to coin out the Haunted Creeper, because if I want to deal with something immediately, I can Cruel Taskmaster my Haunted Creeper attack, or if it's a 2/1, I can Cruel Taskmaster it, or if it's a 2/3, I can just Fiery War Axe and then attack it. So I have a lot of versatility in the way I can deal with things if I coin out the Haunted Creeper. I can also do the same thing, or a similar thing with the Armor Smith, but in the case that I end up trading, the Armor Smith might die if it's a 3-drop. Sorry, if it's a 3 damage creature. Hello, Nowser. we already see one of the major problems with this deck that it was inherent in the draft, and I picked way too many Wrathy Weaponsmiths. But one of the main problems of the deck is that I'm already holding 2 weapons, and they're both weapons that I would want to play on the turns that they become available. So I want to play this on turn 2, and I want to play this on turn 4. So, if I can get maximum value out of those weapons, and you know what? The shield blocks are actually really important for that, because the shield blocks will stop me from dying, and give me a card, to be fair, while I do all of my removal bullshit. Okay, so hopefully at this point he goes, excellent, he's out of weapons, and then I can go, no. No, I have more. That's exactly what I want to be doing. Yeah, I'll do that. So the reason I'm fine with doing this is because if he does want to kill either of these with the Fire Blast, he has to reconcile with the fact that he is going to give me all of the HP that ever existed. Also, if they survive, I end up in an amazing situation where Frothing Berserker, hit, and I end up with a stupidly big Frothing Berserker. Just absurd. Whoa, that's a big play to make right now. I promise you, friend, you're gonna regret that one. Oh. Okay. Excellent. So, this first. Take that, take that, take that. That would put it down to 1, but then I end up with that. Why don't I do that? Trying to think about the situation in which I have the biggest Frothing Berserker. And I believe... Oh, if I'm going to be armoring up, it doesn't matter. Okay. Excellent. Now, I can use the Cruel Taskmaster to buff the Frothing Berserker by 3 damage. It's absurd right now. Also, I can give it another 2 from the Dark Iron Dwarf. So if I really want to, this can be not fair at all. If he has to use a Polymorph or a Fireball or just anything, if he has to use Frostbolt even on the Frothing Berserker at this point, he will wreck his board state, and then I will be able to move in and take advantage of that with my other minions that are also fine. And if he just plays one big dude, then I can Bolt Visoga and deal with it. Ooh, that's an Arcanite Reaper. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Okay. What do I actually want to do? So, I can kill that. And I will, actually. That sounds like a really good idea to me. Oh. So, we are very lucky in that we haven't drawn more Wrathy Weaponsmiths than we required. It happens to everyone. Kinda sucks that that guy was silenced, though. Kinda sucks that guy was silenced, because I didn't get all of the armor. But, yes, so we haven't drawn more Wrathy Weaponsmiths than we required. Of course, immediately as I say that, I draw a Wrathy Weaponsmith, because that's how this video game works. Are we up against the best combo? Unless he has a taunt or a heal, he loses. Not this turn! Just eventually. Sorry, I found myself humming a song that you may or may not be aware of. It's by a band very popular here in Australia. In fact, only popular here in Australia. They're an Australian band called The Beards, which is, I believe, a quartet of men with gigantic beards. So, not ZZ Top, don't worry, that's not the one I'm referencing. Their whole gimmick is that all of their songs are about beards. And the song that I was humming is, if your dad... Cause if your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got two mums, two beardless mums. Cause if your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got two mums. It's beautiful in its simplicity. Not that I agree with it, because I actually, as I may have mentioned before, in fact I'm certain I've mentioned it before, I cannot actually grow facial hair. And I don't think of myself as a mother. But according to that song, I mean, I'm wrong. That's an unfortunate one for you, friend, unless that's Ice Block. Nope. Well played. I'd have to guess that it's probably some sort of a counterspell bullshit. I don't need to worry about counterspell. So, prediction for this deck, 5 wins. That's my guess. I drafted some really shitty cards, and I missed out on a Defender of Argus that was just objectively a better pick than the Ravenholt Assassin that I ended up picking up. By the way, I drafted the Ravenholt Assassin because I was like, ooh, I'm going to be using all of these weapons to hit the face, so why don't I get an Assassin and then Dennis Assassin for 7 damage. Dennising someone, by the way, is basically utilizing a card only to do damage to the opposing hero in the face, long before it's required or even just called for at all. So, I explained this last episode, I believe, as well, where you Holy Smite the opposing face, I believe was the original Dennis, where you Holy Smite the opposing face, spend 1 card and 1 mana, not doing anything. It's not hurting your opponent, they don't care. They still have 28 health. It doesn't matter at that point. If it matters, and it's actually the deliverance of lethal, then that's a completely different issue. And that's why the Cruel Taskmaster is so cruel. Sorry, you put a 2-1 out on the field? No, your mistake. I understand how you would have been mistaken about such a thing. Please get a 3-drop. Fuck. Glory to the Sindora. I can't just hold on to the Blood Knight, and I definitely can't play a Fiery War Axe empty onto the board. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It was... No! I missed armoring up. It was imperative that that dude died that turn, because water elementals are fucking atrocious to have to deal with. Just so frustrating. Please get me something that's 5 or less mana. You fucker. But yes, they are atrocious to deal with. And if it kept freezing me in the face, then, well, fuck all of the weapons that I have, they're never going to be useful. Cause if your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got 2 mums, 2 beardless mums. Sorry, it's all I can think about nowadays. Also, of course,
I'll show them.
They've done covers of ZZ Top naturally. So Arathi Weaponsmith will allow me to destruction those. This is the most important immediate target, so I'll kill that. Yes, that's correct.
Try this.
Okay. So I welcome a Acidic Swampoo's killing my weapon charge, because then I've got another Arathi Weaponsmith, and a Fiery War Axe. If he could just spend his time suboptimally trying to prevent me from using weapons, oh, my heart would go all aflutter.
I'll put it on your head.
Eh? I'm probably gonna Mortal Strike that one, to be honest.
I'll show them all.
I mean, I don't want to take that much damage to the face, so... Mortal Strike. I don't want him to copy a Haunted Creeper, so I'll play the Haunted Creeper first, just in case killing that gives him a secret, which is Mirror Entity. So I don't want him to have Haunted Creeper. I kind of want to get a Hunter Arena in today. I want to do that. I haven't had a Hunter Arena in ages. As I say with far, far too high of a voice. So let's just dive that voice down a little bit. There is nothing that those secrets can be that will stop me from using a Fiery War Axe to kill that. Is this correct? Yes. Duplicate is probably the only thing that interacts with this even slightly. Let's duplicate. I don't want that to be Mirror Entity. But if I don't play a card, do I risk losing faster? Thank you. Fucking hell. Yep, Vaporize is fine. I don't care, as long as it wasn't Mirror Entity. That's all I care about. Now, at this point, you should note, I should have 2 more health than I currently do, because I forgot to do that armor up in that turn. So if I lose by 2 health... Oh... The salt will flow.
Your magic shall not.
Not that I'm a huge fan of the salt, but... The salt will be present, unfortunately. Such are the realities of humankind. Cause if your dad doesn't have a kid.
Whoops. Done.
No! No! I keep doing it! Why? 3 mana left over, and I'm just like, yep, nah, who fucking needs that? You know who needs 4 health? Suckers. Suckers need 4 health. I'll have nothing, mate. Nothing. This is just, you know what? Actually, this is a strategy play. This is me making my Mortal Strike do more damage, because Mortal Strike, the 4 mana deal 4 damage card, does 6 damage when you are below 12 health. And I know I've already used the Mortal Strike, so that doesn't account for anything at all, but I'm just retroactively making that card better. Is that good enough? Wow. Ah, excellent. Excellent work on the video game, friend. Whoa! That didn't hit me. He's got lethal in hand. Fire blast that. No! You only fire blast the Boulder Fist if you have Flame Strike.
No.
The Arathi Weaponsmith.
Try this.
The Arathi Weaponsmith was basically just me playing a weapon and making sure that he Flame Strikes. Because if he just holds on to Flame Strike for the rest of the game, then I can't play anything onto my board and I lose. I need him to use the Flame Strike so I can repopulate the Earth. Or maybe it's a Cone of Cold. Or another Blizzard, even. No, it's a Flame Strike. Well, it looks like a Flame Strike and smells like a Flame Strike. It's a fucking Flame Strike, eh? Excelente! Obviously another Flame Strike and I lose the game, but yeah, you know, who cares, honestly, at this point. Oh boy. You know what, I'll explain it just for anyone who hasn't watched episode 100 and they're like, no, I want to go ahead and watch this episode first. At the end, I was 9 wins and 2 losses, and I could have gone 12 wins. It was a good deck.
Your magic
I played a lot of cards to BM my opponent, like bad manners them, and I threw away lethal and then I lost immediately after. Like, they just crushed me from then on. I had lethal. Oh, it was atrocious.
What to do? What to do?
And the thing is, I was so heartbroken. I was just sitting there like for fucking ages afterwards. I couldn't understand it. I was like, what did I do to deserve this? But I was being a dick. That's what I did to deserve it. I was being a douchebag. It's my fault. Oh, yes. Got that extra mana crystal in there. Nice. These are all still pretty bad trades for you, friend. Although at this point I am very much relying on the strength of my top deck. This is a very low strength top deck.
I strike.
Do I want to kill it? What if I kill it with this? Then I go down to 13, hits me. No, I can't take that damage. Just because I can't kill the Sea Giant, so I can't take any more damage. Also, the strike to the face there, the Dennis weapon. Excuse me, ambulances. I'm trying to record. People can worry about dying later. Something important is happening.
Ready to ride.
Regardless, the Dennis weapon to the face is because if I draw, you know, damage, I want to be able to utilize it. And the most likely way of that happening is me drawing a Arcanite Reaper. If he hits that and I draw an Arcanite Reaper, I'll actually hit the Sea Giant. Now I can't do it. Fireball! That is either Frostbolt or Fireball. Arcanite Reaper! No.
Watch this.
Cause if your dad doesn't have a beard, you've got 2 mums, 2 beardless mums. I don't have lethal unless...
Well played.
Well played. Thank you. I don't have lethal unless he doesn't have lethal, and then I draw my Arcanite Reaper. Excelente. What's that? 1-1? 2-1? 1-1. Yeah. Oh, I still don't understand how I fucked up that bad. I had it. Oh, I'm just trying to not salt. That's all I'm trying to do. Regardless, it was still 9 wins, so it was ultimately pretty good. Shitty pack afterwards, and then shitty 3 packs that I bought to try and desalinate. I've versed this person before. I have definitely versed this person before. That's actually a decent progression. That is a really good curve. Reason being, Haunted Creeper, very hard to kill. Very hard to kill the things that come out of it. I mean, it's very difficult to make sure that there are no elements of the Haunted Creeper left on the board at any point. Imp Master comes out as a 1/4 and then a 1/1. So that means there is almost certainly going to be a target on the field for the Dark Iron Dwarf when he comes about. When I come around... Murloc Raider? What? It's the Murloc deck! How is this viable? So, the key to a good Murloc deck is the Murloc Tidecaller. I'm not even kidding. You've got your Murloc Tidecaller... Fucking... Are you fondling my balls right now? That's stupid. Wow. The key to any good Murloc deck is the Murloc Tidecaller. If you kill the Murloc Tidecaller, the majority of the damage the Murloc deck is going to be doing is gone. I'm so glad that wasn't a, the big Murloc. There we go. That's as much information as you'll get.
You call that a weapon?
Yes, I am aware that the 4/2 can kill my 4/4, but I needed to kill the Murloc Tidecaller. If he played another Murloc, or God forbid, a Murloc Tidehunter, which summons another Murloc. Oh, we'd have trouble. Trouble right here in River City. Starts with T, which rhymes with P, which stands for pool.
Your magic shall not save you.
Excellent. Radical.
I've got a huge gun.
I love the way he says that. I've got a huge gun. It's very phallic. I've got a huge dong.
You know, take
It's just too close. Any weapon in my deck. Good work. I was about to say, any weapon in my deck will kill that. And if I don't draw one, holy shit. Bet I did, so it's fine. Great thing. Look at all the damage I've taken. Shit, I'm never going to be able to use my weapons. Look, it's a shield block. Yay! Look, it's a hero power that allows me to get more armor. Yay! Play something with Divine Shield. I double dare you, motherfucker. Play something with Divine Shield one more goddamn time. Yeah, excellent. So for some reason, he probably has a Starfire, at the very least a Starfire in his hand, because he thinks that going for the face is a good idea. So we need to demonstrate unto him that it is not. With seven mana only, unless he has Innovate, Savage, Roar, and Force of Nature, he cannot kill me right now. He would need those 3 cards exactly. I think Force of Nature might be an epic? Or is it just rare? I don't know. That's fucked up. Okay.
My blade be thirsty.
Yeah, why not? Excuse me, sir. Do you have a swipe? Do you have a Starfall? Do you have a Starfire? If not, please proceed to the back of the queue. Your presence is needed. In Scrubsville, USA. Excellent.
I hear you got a problem.
The Dennis Assassin!
I strike.
Told you, the Dennis Assassin is going to be the biggest thing ever. Unless he uses, unless he has poison seeds. That's not good. That also counts as not good. There's your 2-2. There's your 5 health. Awesome. So now it's top deck time.
They all bend to my command.
The Blood Knight can be used to introduce a bigger swing into the game, so I'm going to keep it in my hand, just in case he plays something like a Sunwalker, and I am desperately in need of a Blood Knight to remove the Divine Shield. I mean, sure, he can use the Treant to kill a Imp, and then I can kill the Treant. That's actually the end of that story. This is where the story is complete. Oh, right, you can... Yeah, he could have killed an Imp anyway. That's what I was trying to say. What? Doesn't do it.
Try this.
Now, I am aware that he can turn around and use Shapeshift to hit this, but that doesn't save him. That makes him take 3 damage instead of 4 from it directly. Oh, epic. Don't have lethal, but I don't think he's going to anytime soon either. You know what? I'll reserve judgment. I'm not gonna well play him yet. There is a very, it's not just likely, it's actually certain that he will now win. Because I know how hard I can throw games, and it is unbelievable. It's almost beauty. There is an art in how well I can throw things. Oh, don't just waste my time, you prick. He's gonna be like that. I am fucking. Oh, I'm stoned. Oh no, I meant the person. I am the person stoned. Look at me. I don't know what I'm doing. Fucking attack the thing! Attack the Ravenhold Assassin! I'm not gonna well-play this motherfucker. Wasting my time. How do you sit there with one card in hand and consider, yes, there is a very distinct likelihood that I don't lose with this one card. You don't even have to analyze interactions between anything. There's nothing there. It's just, yes, this one card, played in the appropriate manner, can win me the game.
Versus Malfurion.
Sorry, I got this thing today. It's a like a windsock kind of thing. It's pretty radical. I really want to keep the Arathi Weaponsmith, but I have so many in my deck. I can rely on either picking one up or curving out into one somehow. This is a risky one. If it survives, I get to get 2 dudes out. If it doesn't, then, yeah, I'm kind of in a bit of a shittier position. Fuck. At least it's not a shitty position, but it's definitely a worse position.
My eyes are open.
So yes, I have the Arathi Weaponsmith, but the problem then becomes I have another Arathi Weaponsmith. What am I gonna do with all these fucking battle axes? It's battle axes, right? No, it doesn't tell you the name of the weapon on the thing. Okay, cool. What am I gonna do with all of them? You tell me. No fucking clue. Or is battle axe the one you get from upgrade? Can't remember. Uh-oh, spell incoming. That's good.
Try this.
The whole point of that play is now that if he casts a spell, or if he wanted to cast a spell, he would kill his own Wild Pyromancer. I'm not going to Cruel Taskmaster that. In fact, I can't even attack it. Isn't that interesting? Actually, surprisingly interesting is the fact that I have to play the Fiery War Axe next turn, so I need to hit him to the face.
Wanna blow something up?
No! Fucker. That's exactly what he wanted. Now I have to take 8 damage to kill that. We are living on the edge, well and truly.
Try this.
Come on, motherfucker, I'm fearless. Regardless of the fact that I definitely should be fearful. I guess my dream scenario is that he taunts up and doesn't kill my Arathi Weaponsmith for some reason.
Where shall I strike?
There's the taunt. Nah, but he did the kill, so. No great top deck. Yeah, no great top deck could have transpired there. I'll just play the one that can outright kill that. So now you need to kill the Boldavis Ogre with all of your removal spells. That's not a removal spell, but it'll buy you some time, I'll give you that much. Might buy you enough time to kill me. This is not good. So, interesting to note, I've got the Spiteful Smith, and I've got the Cruel Taskmaster, so I can enrage my own Spiteful Smith, and then I'll have a 4-1 weapon, but that's still not enough to kill the Druid of the Claw, so it's not even worth considering. But I just want you to know, that is a play that exists, and it's a perfectly valid play. And in a lot of cases, it will be the best play that I can make. Just not right now. Next turn, I have Fiery War Axe, plus the Cruel Taskmaster on the Spiteful Smith. Could end up being a 5-2 weapon. Basically, it becomes an Arcanite Reaper. And then that might be a good play. But right now, I don't have the health to sustain it, and I don't have the ability to actually hit the Druid of the Claw. At all. That freeze was really valuable. So, he's got a total of 9 damage, 10 if he includes his hero ability, so then 7 damage to do 5. Sorry, 7 mana to do 5 damage.
What to do?
Not incredibly difficult.
What we do?
That's frustrating.
I must safeguard the land.
So I can now enrage my Spiteful Smith. That's good.
I wonder
Oh, right. Both of these are going to die in the explosion, so I might as well just trade them into there. No, play the Spiteful Smith so that it enrages. Yes. I can't hit that directly. Can I? No. So I have to trade the Bolt of Histoga down? That seems so dumb. No, I have to. Health is more important right now. If he had 6 damage direct, he would have done it last turn.
Try this.
Oh, that's not good. I can kill it with all the things I have on the board and the Cruel Taskmaster, but holy shit do I not want to do that.
Back to work. Watch this. Suffer.
Now, it doesn't actually seem out of the ordinary that I'm using the Battle Axe to hit the face, because I can't hit minions anymore. The minions are too big for me. I need to get my shield blocks. I believe I've already played one, so just... This is where it would be really lovely to have an execute. Shield block is the only thing that works right now. No, it doesn't help. Yay! Not good. Again, weapon saturation, very important. Ooh, Druid or Rogue victory. Let's go re-roll that. Excellent. Mage or Shaman victory. None of which I'm playing right now. Plus, I've already played a Mage and a Shaman today, so I can't even play them. Shit dicks. What was my least played? I think my least played may have been Priest. I can't remember. I did the stats, guys. So for every episode, I know what I played, how I went, etc., etc. And those stats will have been made public somewhere. Maybe on my Twitter feed, maybe on... Fuck it, just somewhere. Maybe even in the description below of different episodes. But, those stats will be public somewhere. After episode 100, because I figured episode 100, that's enough. I have enough to say this is a decent sample size, at the very least. Don't play anything. Don't play anything. Just don't. Don't play anything. Excellent. Don't have the ability to kill that. Because if I can play an Arathi Weaponsmith on turn 3, I'll be able to kill whatever you play. You can kill it. Yeah, it's the weapon. No? It's not the weapon, but I still can't do much. That doesn't help me. How would that help me?
Try this.
This was the strongest stuff out on the board, I guess. That's a shame. Best thing, play an Acidic Swamp Ooze, kill my weapon, and go, oh, I got value. And then I play the Arathi Weaponsmith, get another 2/2 weapon, and kill the Acidic Swamp Ooze, and then I end up with 2 3/3s on the board and a 2/1 weapon. That would be great. That's what I'm looking for. That's very different from the play I described to you, friend. That has nothing to do with any of the things I wanted you to do.
Try this.
Toaster lover. Look, what you do in your spare time with your toaster is between you, your toaster, and the person who has to fix the toaster. God rest their soul.
Attention, class.
Cool task by one of my dudes. I don't know, that does as well. Do I even need to do that? Maybe I hit it with my weapon. Why wouldn't I hit it with my weapon? Then, stats-wise, I want to... No. Yeah, I'm fine trading a weapon charge and one of them in. I don't know, like, I keep the... Like, standard logic in my brain says, no, that weapon charge is precious. No? I have millions? Come on, toaster lover. Come on. Do it. Do it. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Put it back. Put it back. Back in the hand. If he has... Hunter's Mark, then I'm pretty Why?
Suffer! Work!
Well, looks like we're back in business then. Do I have lethal next turn? That would be funny. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9, 11, and that makes it 14, and then a Mortal Strike. Yes, yes, I have lethal next turn. No, I do not have lethal next turn. No, certainly do not have lethal. That's definitely going for the face. So close.
No problem.
It's so close! Ah well. So with all his cards in hand, nothing can save him. From the judgment I am about to ring upon him. I mean, there are things, but with 7 mana, there's very little he can do to kill my board, and then stack his board to the point that I wouldn't be able to come back from it.
Put this apple on your head.
Unless I decide to throw again, and holy shit am I ever gonna... Stop it!
It's time for a little blood.
Okay, cool. They didn't all hit the same target. Whoa! Yeah! Woo! Well played. Excelente! 3-2. I mean... What did I predict? 5? Fuck that. 3. 3 is good. 3 is even. 3 means that I did not suck at least more than most. Right. Excluding all of the people that retire their decks, which is weird. Why would you ever do that? Then, you know, I have a 50, at least. 50-50. Win rate to loss.
You asked for it.
Victory
Excellent.
or death.
Pint-sized summoner is only good early. And I just need it to work one time. That's it. One time. The thing is, I need another 2-drop for it to actually be worthwhile even considering. So he passes his turn. Like so. Pass your fucking turn. Don't you even fucking consider playing your card. Why? Who told you that was a good idea? No, I want names, motherfucker. Who said that was a good idea? Elven Archer, first to the... He Dennised that Elven Archer. That is a Dennis Archer. Which I think is just the name of a comedian. Excellent. Don't kill the summoner. If I can get a Dark Iron Dwarf to buff the Haunted Creeper to kill whatever he plays, and the summoner stays alive, that means the turn after, I'm very likely to be able to either get out one of the...
You call that a
Well, you know, so the summoner died. But I now have a 4-4 out on the field much earlier than I should have a 4-4 out on the field, so... Everything's okay. All is fair in love and war. And he, since he has to Fire Blast, can't play anything that's significantly threatening. Are you gonna Ice Lance it again before... Whoa. Okay, friend. So that was really just 3 mana, draw a card. My health is in no position to require 5 armor. But it was either that or float 2 mana. Sorry, 1 mana, because I would probably use my hero ability, if I remembered. Which isn't a guarantee, apparently. Do I just Arcanite Reaper Dennis the face? I'm feeling like it's time for the Dennis Reaper. I mean, if I hit him twice with it, that's a Pyroblast. And it only costs 5 mana. That's insane!
for the king.
It's not how cards work. Not even slightly. Nice. Flame Strike. You do that if you're setting up for Flame Strike. I was wondering, well, yeah, Flame Strike. So even after he Flame Strikes, I'll still have a 1-2 from this, and then a 1-1 from this, and then another 1-1 from this. And the only thing in my hand that was safe from Flame Strike by putting it on the board are the weapons. And if he kills this weapon, 3 more shall rise to take its place. Hail Hydra. Well, it's 2 more in Hydra's case. I'm not even losing out on value by Hydraing, well, Dennising. Please, just play an Argent Squire. Butts. Stormpike Commando, Cruel Taskmaster, I end up with a total of 6 damage on the field, 2 done to the face. And that's 8 less, so he ends up on 6, which means that it's 2 strikes from Fiery War Axe. Yeah, I'm probably gonna kill him. Probably. Flame Strike Reno? That's not a Flame Strike. Why is that not a Flame Strike? Why is it never a Flame Strike?
My blade be thirsty.
Back to work.
Watch this.
I know I could have gone all to the face, but leaving a 7-7 just doesn't sit well with me. Agent Sitwell of Hydra. So if you don't understand the current Marvel TV series and Avengers universe, you won't understand any of that. Which is fine, I guess. I'm sorry to have alienated you. Come in, bring it in. It's time for a hug. Oh, fine, reject me, whatever. Cone of Cold. You do the Cone of Cold first, though. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Ah, clever. Fair enough. Still play Commando, though. That seems correct.
I've got a huge gun.
It's going to be very difficult for him to get back into this game, but I will say it is a possibility. Could happen. He just needs a few more value cards. Cards that kill more than one card. Yeah, it could happen. That would be definitely an element of it happening. It's happening. Yeah, I can't kill both. Oh well. So he's incentivized to not have that Direwolf Alpha alive anymore because then my Gurubashi Berserker will hit it, kill it, and become bigger. It's almost like I'm playing with my dinner at this point. Just like pushing Brussels sprouts around the plate with my fork. Like, Mom, I don't wanna.
I wonder.
That was the puberty wail of the voice that was intended, my apologies. Attended? Oh, fucking dog. Okay. No. Okay. You're more than welcome to do whatever you'd like, friend.
Try this.
It's just that I have more cards and will overwhelm you eventually. Flame Strike. Flame Strike, ping, I end up with a 1-1 and a 1-1, and I have a 2-2. I can hit him, hit him, hit him. One of them dies, hit him, hit him. That's bad. That is not good. Fucking saw it coming from a mile away. I still have another Arcanite Reaper in here, luckily.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
There's no reason to play the Blood Knight, unfortunately. Because if he does use wide board clear again, then I lose the Blood Knight. And if he doesn't, then he loses. So
Yes, me and Mr.
he doesn't really have an incredible amount of choice here.
Shields up.
If you insist. Glory to the Sindora.
So safe. I may have played way too safe at some point, but I don't believe I actually had specific outright lethal on any of those turns. I definitely should have taken more time to calculate it, though. I mean, shit. I was just sitting there going, yep, fucking attack, do that. Blizzard, Flame Strike, otherwise you lose. Taunt, I guess, is okay as well.
For Lorthamar.
Oh no! Did I not learn my lesson about fucking BMing before? Really, Ryan? You didn't learn your lesson? So unfortunate. There was a second that went through my head where I was like, what if I let him get me down to 12 health just so I can Mortal Strike his face? For 6 damage, because it becomes 6 damage at 12 health. I'm so glad that I managed to crush that thought, like, instantly. Because the type of person that's like, yes, let's consider this as a plan, is not a person I want to know or be. Blood Knight is actually surprisingly more interesting as a prospect against a paladin, and I had to throw everything else back because I need the chance of earlier drops. That's unfortunate. So now I can't utilize the coin anytime early, and I almost need to rely on playing the Blood Knight. Getting a 3-drop doesn't help, because you can coin a 2 and then play a 2 and then play a 3, but you can't coin a 2 and then play a 3 and then play a 3. Right? You need to have a 2 to bridge the gap. You need the lower one to be the one that you have an extra of. That's going to be difficult to deal with. This is not a good situation in which I have found myself. One attack and then a Consecrate would be a very, very good way to waste your Consecrate. But if he wants to try and solidify this board state, he could. It would be attack with the Demolisher into the 1-1, Consecrate, and then attack the face for 3. Yeah, that was a very spirited decision, I'll say that much.
Reporting for duty.
Unfortunately, if I were to coin the Stormfight Commando as I would like to, I have a very high likelihood of the Stormfight Commando dying immediately afterwards.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Yes. That is the best result. It going for the face. So he's unlikely to want to trade down with the Mad Bomber into a 2-2. So either he makes it up and kills the Silverhand Knight, makes up the extra 1 damage, or just goes for the face. And if he goes for the face, then I have a Frothing Berserker and I can go absolutely hog wild on this board. I also have the ability of playing a Stormpipe Commando for 2 damage if I need to remove something. Behind a taunt, perhaps? Yeah, that's bad. Ooh, traded down. That's surprising. If I play the Spiteful Smith and the Demolisher hits it, then he will hit it with his True Silver Champion, and that'll be bad.
I've got a huge gun.
I'm much, much more okay with a Stormpipe Commando being played naked then.
Ready for this?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so what do I want to have happen here? I want him to play something that will enrage, but not kill my Spiteful Smith when I attack. That's bad. That's a bad one. It's not a good one.
Not on my watch.
Please attack the face. Attack the face. Don't fucking attack the Spiteful Smith.
Try this.
If I can take that down, then I am very, very likely to win. Can I take that down, though? I don't think so. Definitely can't take that down and then that down. Tell you what.
Reporting for duty.
Not happening. It's a bit of a sting. All over the facial region.
thirsty.
Thirsty Blade.
Watch this.
Attack. 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 There we go. That's the best I can do. I love the synergy there. That's really cool. QL. That is the best I can do. If he has lethal, he has lethal. If he doesn't have lethal, well, we'll see what happens then. Our best hope is that all of these are shitty minions.
For the Lich King!
It's not a shitty minion. There's no point for him trading down if he can't kill the... Yeah, there's no point in him trading down. I'll end up just having to Frothing Berserker over that way. Why? Have you got heal? Oh yeah, you do, I guess. It's the only reason you would do that, just so you know. Okay. This is nice. I like when things are nice and clean and clear-cut. So with my Arcanite Reapers, I can buy my way back into the game by just slaughtering his dudes. But the problem remains. I have no health. I can only kill dudes for so long. That's fine, I have another Arcanite Reaper. I can only kill dudes for so long before I run out of health.
Reporting for duty.
And we are wildly quickly approaching the point where I have no health. I can't play the Blood Knight. If I'm going to get back into this game, it is going to require him playing something with Divine Spirit, Divine Shield, and me being able to ruin the Divine Shield. It is a requirement of continuation in this video game. This is unfortunate. Well played.
Well played.
Yes, that was very unfortunate. I was trying to play around Noble Sacrifice, but that didn't end up happening, I guess. Oh well. So, 4 and 3, it's fine. I mean, it's between the two predictions I made. Noble Sacrifice, there we go. That's where the Noble Sacrifice was, not in his deck. Silly me. Let's open CPAP. Rare, normal, epic, normal. Patient Assassin. The card no one used. This is a very rogue pack. Patient Assassin is very interesting in that no one has ever used that card ever. No one. Regardless of all of that, that's been episode 101. What was it called? Weapon Saturation. There we go. Done. I said Weapon Saturation a lot, and I said Dennis a lot, but Dennis is not incredibly applicable. Yeah, Weapon Saturation, episode 101, Warrior 4-3, Rhapsody, Hearthstone. If you've liked the video, please click like. It does help me grow the channel and the audience, and it's all good things. If you've disliked the video, feel free to do that one as well. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this now, you'll be able to find a link in the description below to playlists with all of my Hearthstone content that ever existed. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time.